Honorable Minister of Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Singh Thakurji, Minister of State for INB, Dr. L. Muruganji, Secretary Information and Broadcasting, Shri Apur Chandraji, President AIBD, Dr. Philomena, President AIBD, Shri Mayank Kumar Agarwal, and Director AIBD, Dr. Philomena, diplomats, delegates, officials from the Ministry of INB, Prasar Bharati, and distinguished audience. This is a momentous day in the history of Prasar Bharati as we are hosting this grand annual AIBD General Conference post-COVID in our country. It has happened after 2 years and we take the privilege in hosting this. On behalf of Prasar Bharati, I thank AIBD for giving me an opportunity to present before this august audience words of gratitude on this beautiful evening of the first day of the General Conference of AIBD. I begin by thanking the choir for the Saraswati Vandana, invoking Goddess Saraswati, the bestower of fearlessness and remover of ignorance and the source of wisdom, to be amongst us. Also, to all who participated in the lighting of the lamp, an invocation to the waves of knowledge, constantly active through the medium of the flame of the lamp to dispel all the darkness. I express my thanks on behalf of AIBD to all the dignitaries who are attending this significant 47th annual gathering and the 20th AIBD meeting, and would also be deliberating in many sessions being organized on the theme Rebuilding the Future Broadcasting in a Post-Pandemic Era. And in this context, sincere thanks to the Ministry of External Affairs and Ministry of Home Affairs for their dedicated efforts in facilitating the international gathering with visas and clearances to so many country participants at a very short interval of time. On behalf of AIBD, I express my deep gratitude to Honorable Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, who has graced with his presence in spite of a very busy schedule and sparing his time, especially for this conference, though he was slated to be away from Delhi on this day. Thank you, sir, so much. I am bound to highlight the stress that Honorable Minister has given on how the world, especially India, took measures to mitigate the pandemic and how media brought the world on one platform. And I am thankful for reminding the broadcasting organizations on the credibility of the information disseminated. On behalf of AIBD, I thank Dr. L. Murugan, Honorable Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Fisheries, Animal Husbandry, and Dairying for spending valuable moments with us this evening. Shri Apur Chandra, Secretary INB, has been a guiding force for Prasar Bharati and has been helping in organizing this annual gathering successfully at a very short notice, for which I, on behalf of AIBD and Prasar Bharati, express deep gratitude. I congratulate once again to the proud recipients of the Appreciation Awards 2021 and 2022 and their exemplary show of dedication and talent, especially in these challenging times of COVID pandemic. Radio Television Brunei for the year 2021 and Ministry of Information Fiji Broadcasting Corporation for the year 2022. It is my proud privilege to congratulate and thank recipients of the Lifetime Award, His Excellency Q. Kanharth, Minister of Information and Communication, Cambodia, for the year 2021. Thanks to Mr. Hasmat, Under Secretary of State, Ministry of Information, Cambodia, who has received this award on his behalf. I am extremely overwhelmed and congratulate the recipient of Lifetime Achievement Award for the year 2022, Mr. Mayank Kumar Agarwal, CEO Prasar Bharati and President AIBD, and place my deep appreciation for the exemplary show of the work during his tenure as the President AIBD and GC for setting the tone for further deliberations in the discussions in the 2 days to come. I thank the Director AIBD, Ms. Philomena, for her dedicated efforts to make this event happen, at least a physical one. Thanks to each of the team members, both from the AIBD Secretariat and Prasar Bharati, who prepared an excellent showreel in 45 years of AIBD that highlighted the achievements over the years in fulfilling the mandate of AIBD and its growth from strength to strength. It is not possible to thank everyone associated with organizing this event and for such an appreciating involvement and the willingness they have expressed to finish this task. My hearty thanks to all the volunteers who has made this meeting possible. The show is not over as you are going to be entertained with light musical performance, which we call Vadivrin. Thanks to all the artists and performers in advance who would be regaling with popular folk and Bollywood melodies as we close this evening. Wishing you all the best, very pleasant evening and good night. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind.